can do the same, and you guys can send people to our website by posting up the link to mywake.com/live. I know I've already put it up on my Facebook account, and I have been getting a response from many, many of my friends from all around the world.
And as you were saying, Dano, using the hashtag TigerMyWake, look, I'm just going to share this with you guys out there on the live stream, if you can see this. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful photo. Just snap, some lovely people just going for a little paddle in their canoe. And I did add the hashtag TigerMyWake. So any photos you guys take out here, even back home on your webcast, take a photo of you watching and hashtag TigerMyWake. Looks like we got Chris Kinsey back up on the water right now. Behind that Tiger Z3, that wave is absolutely pumping. Big splash right there. Yeah, and a floater popping 180 off. Then bring it back around. So much control out there from Chris Kinsey. And as you see, they drift back on the wave and then kind of use that speed to come right back up, bust that air.
Oh no, and another crash right there, no big deal. We'll get him back up here on the water in just a second, guys. Chris Kinsey out of San Angelo, Texas. 3-year veteran here of the Pro Men Wake Surf Division. And you're my first opportunity to ever have the chance to watch him wake surf live and in action. I'm loving it here. I'm popping it up on Instagram and seeing some really, really cool photos happening from here on site. But just because you guys aren't on site doesn't mean you can't join in on the conversation. You can take a photo of your computer screen, or I'd like to see what some of your offices. I know that I've gotten a handful of text messages from friends of mine that are watching this from their cubicles, and a lot of them are sending me text messages saying, Dano, you have the worst job ever. We hate your office. Not too shabby, huh, Brad?
Not too shabby at all. Like that right there from Chris Kinsey, too. Watching the live stream right now as he is absolutely slaying it behind the Tiger Z3.
Official towboat of wake surfing here at the TigerMyWake Global Challenge event. There's that frontside 180, bringing it back around. Get on that nose, kid. Oh, no. Losing it there at the end. It looked so smooth, though, Brad.
Yeah, just not quite able to get back on that toe side edge and back on the wave quick enough. And just drifting a little bit back too far and going off the back of the wave.
Yeah, Fred, you gotta get a photo of this right here for Instagram and just make everybody jealous and be like, here's a photo from my office. How's yours look?
Yeah, I gotta send it to all friends back in New Zealand as well. You know, sure they'll still be asleep. But then once they wake up, get to their
your
office.
friends, they probably haven't gone to sleep yet out in New Zealand. Isn't it like what is it right now? It's 1:30 in the morning or a quarter to 2 a.m.
Oh no, it's 4:45 a.m. in New Zealand right now, but it is Tuesday morning, so I don't.
Oh yeah, so it's probably just about bedtime for most of your crew.
Not many of my friends are Monday night mad ravers, but I don't know. I've been away for a little while. Who knows? Things can change.
Things can, will, and do. Here he is right now, guys. Chris Kinsey finishing things up here for his wake surf run. There's that front side 180 to body varial. Switch heel side, takes him down. And that's going to do it out of San Angelo, Texas, guys. One more time, you can give it up for Chris Kinsey. All right, well, it's cool to see here. We got a lot of the top athletes joining us right now in the house here at Lake Buena Vista Water Sports. Taiga team riders, Daniel Watkins, Eric Ruck, Scotty Broom from Australia, Adam Arrington, among some of the names we've got here on site. Wake Skating's Brian Grubbs, going to be judging wakeboarding, is here with us right now. On Instagram at Street Bike Jimmy, Jim Trask, another one of our judges, is here, guys. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at Street Bike Jimmy. Jim, how about you putting up an Instagram photo, man? Yeah, drop a gram. I want everybody to drop a gram. Use that hashtag TaigaMyWake, okay, so that we can scope out all the photos here. Once again, guys, we're going to be picking out some winners throughout the day to win some free swag. So make sure you take advantage of that, guys. It's Daniel LaMano, the Noise of the North. That's me, alongside the one and only Kiwi Kid, Mr. Brad Smela from New Zealand. Guy who's, myself have been spitting into microphones all summer long and throughout the season on all the different events from the Pro Wakeboard Tour, the Nationals, and the World Championships. And it has been a great season so far. And Brad, I want to talk a little bit about the Wake Awards the other night. The other night, the guys at Transworld Wakeboarding Magazine put on a...
Firstly, can I just say you looked stunning in that tuxedo of yours.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
I appreciate that. Yeah. The kid cleans up. How about it though? The Wake Awards the other night, and Harley Clifford winning the trick of the year with that Chromobe 900, huh?
Yeah, first ever Mobe 9 done, and to be honest, I don't know if we'll see a Mobe 9 done for a while. Harley Clifford absolutely slaying it. You know, there's only, 2, maybe 3 guys in the world doing Crow 7s, let alone the Crow 9s. Harley being the only one, obviously. So, saw some great other tricks go down, nominated for Trick of the Year. Some really cool creative stuff as well. Some cool different rails. Saw the Shred Town boys hitting like a pipe rail to hip transfer. Some really cool creative stuff, and I love the way that the direction the sport of ours is going.
Well, and the cool thing too is you can get online. I believe I'm just gonna take a quick look over here and see if I can get a nod. They don't even listen. Hey, Sean Perry, can you get on Transworld and check out all those videos from the Trick of the Year? You can get on there? No. Can folks out there check out transworldwakeboarding.com? But they will be up, right? They will be up this week. So that's something I'm definitely going to be looking out for, and I know you're going to be watching out for that too, guys. Make sure you get online and check out transworldwakeboarding.com for your chance to see all the video from Trick of the Year from the Wake Awards. On the water now from Discovery Bay, California. He is the world champion, Chase Hazen.
The champion of the world. Right here, wake surfing it up in the TaigaMyWake Global Challenge. And as you see, pumping from way back on the wave. Starting things off with a nice clean 360.
Well, he's not a stranger to this wake, actually. Taiga team rider right there. And there you saw another backside 180 airing out and bringing it back around. That switch frontside 180 on the water, buttering that last 180 around, and somehow just not quite able to stay far enough on the nose of that board to keep riding away.
Yeah, it looked like he might have threw on the brakes a little too hard after rotating. And unfortunately, not able to ride away from that one. But he's got plenty of room left. We're going to get him back up.
So, representing for Liquid Force and CMS Marine, this is Chase Hazen. And there's a difference. We got the skimboarding coming up next, okay? Well, we still got a couple more riders, but a lot of folks out there aren't familiar with what the difference is between a skimboard and a wake surfer. And basically, the way I can describe it is a wake surfer is usually just a smaller, maybe wider version and thinner version of like a surfboard you'd use out on the ocean. It's compared to a skimboard, It doesn't really have flat edges going all the way around, and it's a little bit more buoyant.
Yeah, I believe that's right, Dano. And the skimmers, we've seen some of the guys in some videos in the past, and they're just it's slightly different from the wake surf and the style of the tricks they're doing out there as well. So excited to see that later on today. But right now, Chase Hazen, airing out, going that frontside 180 and then rewinding it back around. So much control.
Wow. Well, it's like 270 degrees in the air on that one.
Yeah, there you see on the instant replay, there's that air to fakie. And then coming back in, he wants to land that and then bring it all the way around to 360.
Look at a little yellow room out there. The way the sun's just hitting the wake on that backside. Once again, we are being joined by some of the best in the world of wake. U.S. national and world junior professional wakeboard champion, who we're also going to be seeing in the the skim division, right? A little bit later. Noah Flegel, his brother Keenan, is joining us here in the house, and like I said, just everybody.
And that's, I mentioned before, I'd seen lately some videos online of some skimming behind the boat, and so Keenan Flegel is one of the videos I watched out there, and absolutely crushing it. Some stuff that I didn't even know was possible out there behind the boat. So looking forward to seeing these riders out here this afternoon. So once again, make sure you jump on Instagram and hashtag TigerMyWake. I just threw a little photo up there before. Make sure you check it out. And check out all of the photos that have been hashtag TigerMyWake. I'm just going to have a quick look right now, see how many we got up there.
We're starting to get some more. We're getting more and more photos. We're getting a lot of photos from here on site, which is a good thing. I think everybody should be getting photos so that anybody who's out on Instagram can see all the different angles and everything that's going on. This is a really beautiful site here. I mean, this is a, you got the tiki hut over there, palm trees everywhere. It's very, very tropical here. Very, very tropical here.
It feels very tropical as well. Getting a bit of a sweat on. Sitting here, I'm a bit jealous of the guys out there on the water. I might need to throw some board shorts on in a minute.
Yeah, I made a mistake and forgot to bring board shorts with me today.
Jean shorts were a bad choice.
Yeah, and you know my style. I wear all black every day, and I'm feeling warm. But the good thing about the way I'm dressed today is I may lose like 5 pounds.
And not to mention you look good in what you're dressed.
Yeah, I do look cool, huh?
And what you're wearing. So, the price we pay for fashion and, wearing the colors we want to wear.
It doesn't hurt that my friends from Fox kind of help me out to keep looking super cool. I do all my shopping online at foxhead.com, so if you guys like the way I look, you should check it out. But I'm not the only one. Adam Arrington wears it too. And Rusty Malinowski. And Dieter Humpsch. A really good crew. So how many photos we got under the the Tiger My Wake hashtag on Instagram right now?
Looks like we're up to 10 photos right now.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
because I checked out that hashtag this morning when I woke up, and there were 0 photos under the hashtag Tiger My Wake. So we're starting to trend. We're starting to trend. And with a little more help from all of you guys out there in Webland and everybody here on site, we'll have 50 photos by the end of the day today and 100 by tomorrow.
And I just got to show a quick shout out. We'll throw a little shout out to the roomies out there checking in on the live stream. The Ronimal, Joey Bradley as well, DJ Poolboy.
Yeah, what up? We'll be seeing DJ Poolboy out in Texas in a few weeks. But check this out. Look at how far back he gets on that one right there. That had to be at least 20-some feet behind the boat. A big old mute air right there. Takes him down, guys. Chase Hazen here in the open men's surf division. What up, DJ Poolboy? Joey Bradley and the crew out there in Dallas, Texas.
To the roomies.
All right, well, it's going to be a packed house here as the day progresses here in Orlando, Florida. Buena Vista Water Sports for the first ever 2012 Taiga My Wake Global Challenge event here in the Open Men's Surf Division. Chase Hazen. Really cool concept for this event, giving athletes around the world the opportunity to qualify for this event by riding behind their boat.
And the air backside 3 right there from Chase Hazen, landing so smooth and perfectly down that wake.
And right after that, when we go and going down right there, having a crash. But watch this instant replay. Not only that, but check that out. Bringing the nose of his board up and over, just slapping that wake right there, and going down on the 360.
Yeah, it didn't quite look like he got enough of a push off the wake to keep him coming down.
The air reverse 360.
So that's one thing we're gonna have to we're gonna get schooled on, I think, a little bit this weekend, Dano, is the names of the tricks. Is I'm not really too good at the trick names, so we'll have to call in some reinforcements behind us.
I actually, it'll be good. It'll be cool. We are gonna learn some new trick names. Hey, you know what? If nobody tells us, then we will never learn. You know?
And if no one tells us, we're just gonna make up the names on the spot.
Yeah. I like when people name tricks after what they look like. I called that air reverse. Wrong, because I called it a 360, but to me it just looked like a big air 360. So, but you know, I don't know half the. I do a lot of water skiing. You know, I do a lot of trick skiing, and I went out with some 3-event water skiers yesterday, and I did all my tricks, and they're like, "Why do you do those tricks?" They're like, "There's no point value for those."
Well, I know you're not out there looking for point value, Dano. You're out there to have a good time. So, but hey, when you go out with some professionals like that, you know, maybe they'll school you up on what's legit and what's not.
No, I don't go on the lake to compete for anything other than smiles, hand claps, and maybe the occasional kiss from a cute girl on the cheek.
What about if it was feet on fire? Is that a different story?
You know, I just don't care about winning personally. I much rather have people. Even at Feet on Fire, it's never okay. I won't lie. At the first ever Feet on Fire, which is a barefoot tournament, yeah, I did care, and I went head to head against Taiga team rider Daniel Watkins in the first ever Feet on Fire. And I wanted to win so bad that I actually burned a hole in my heel. You remember that?
That was the most competitive, intense competition that I've ever been a part of.
You and me put together this, myself and Daniel Watkins, Parks Bonifay, Eric Ruck.
We spent 2 weeks.
We spent 2 weeks putting on an event, working together to put this event on. It came out really, really amazingly. But the two promoters, which were myself and Daniel Watkins, ended up drawing each other's names in the first round of competition, which meant only one of us were going to keep going throughout the rest of the day. Daniel, 8 years later, I got to ask you, did you let me win?
Dano,
I want to know the truth, because you're
I would love to say right now.
Well, here's the thing. I look at you, and compared to me, we're both something that starts with an F and ends with a T. You're fit, and mine happens to have an A in the middle. I'm fat. And I don't know how I ended up beating you that time, my friend, but I don't know. That's probably my career highlight, was taking you down in the first ever Feet on Fire.
Okay, I went home and I had a good, hard look at myself in the mirror that night, and I was like, how did I let Dano the Mano beat me, you know? You might have been your all-time career highlight. That was the lowest day of my career. Getting beaten at Feet on Fire by Dano the Mano.
Hey, but dude, I'm a versatile waterman.
You are a water sports enthusiast, I understand, but
I do a little bit of everything not so good.
I went back and I trained hard for the next year at barefooting, and came back next year Feet on Fire.
And who did you take out, if you can remember?
No, Zane Swank took me out in the finals on a playoff, a repeat. We had to do it twice because I believe someone drove across the lake and set off a big roller.
Yeah, well,
We did make it to the finals the
Maybe
next
you can
year.
get a little redemption. Maybe at some point throughout the weekend, you and I could have a rematch from. Okay, I'm bringing the Acapulco Golds tomorrow. I'm gonna bring the skis, and I say we kick our day off with a rematch from Feet on Fire 2005. You versus me.
We do pretty much have one of the most versatile boats in the industry, and that Tiger Z3 is sitting unweighted right now, Dano, ready for a barefoot run around this lake. Eric Rux, Trans World Wakeboarding Z3 sitting there, so we'll run it around the lake in the morning at full speed, and really just see who really is the Feet on Fire champion.
Well, I will say this about that, and about that I will say this.
When I'm talking about this, I mean that. And when I'm talking about that, I mean this. I don't know. That was an old call from Feet on Fire days. But anyway,
I have been practicing.
tell me the format of Feet on Fire for the fans out there. I think we're up to 17,000 people online right now.
Yeah, we got quite a few
We got
people
some
watching
fans.
us right now online. Yeah, well, yes, we're in the middle of a wake surf event. We are talking about barefooting right now, barefoot water skiing. But yeah, we go out, we step off of water skis, we go straight for a while, we turn the boat, we come over some waves.
We do a figure of 8, and what basically happens is last man standing after a figure of 8. Now, generally,
and also another rule that we do at Feet on Fire is that you're not allowed to wear a barefoot suit.
board shorts only, baby.
Or jean shorts.
No butt dunking through the rollers.
Hey.
But we don't use the key is we don't use a jet ski or a small ski boat or anything fast. We just take our regular wakeboard boat, empty all the weight out of it, and put taps on one and just give it everything it's got. So when you come back across those wakes, they're a roller to come across on your bare feet. So
It separates the
men from the boys.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say the amateur barefooters from the wannabes, because you and I are pretty much considered amateur barefooters, but guys like Adam Arrington and Jimmy LaRich have no chance when they go up against us because they don't know how to go through big waves. Although they think they do. All they can do is go forward.
What about Bob Sovin? The first year that Bob Sovin came to Feet on Fire was probably like the 4th or 5th year of Feet on Fire.
And we were running behind a Taiga boat that year, and I will say this: generally, Feet on Fire, the wakes are nice for wakeboarding, not necessarily barefooting. And I remember that year it was Bob Sovin, and he got taken straight out and refused to let go. And before you know it, he tumbled up, but he was missing something.
I had a little team meeting with Bob before he rode, and said he actually said, what's the rules here? I said, pretty much the last person to let go of the handle loses. If you still got
Wins. Last person to let go of the handle
whoever
wins.
lets go of the handle first loses. Correct. Yes. Right. So what he did is he took it to his face over the first roller, and then just held on. His hand was pretty much taped to the handle. Tumbled up, kept going, fell over again, tumbled up. By the end of all that, he was up barefooting. I think he had a t-shirt left on.
Yeah, I know he had a t-shirt. That was that, and luckily the t-shirt got stretched out a little bit. It was a Lycra shirt.
And that was all he was wearing. Nothing but his bare feet.
I can't wait. I hope that you and I do this tomorrow. I'd love to battle you. And I haven't been behind the boat with a true champion in quite some time, Daniel.
There you go. That's another blast. But anyway, Dano, is there a friendly wager on this? I mean, we got to do it. We got all the marbles.
Yeah, we'll go. But what are all the marbles? We'll go for all the marbles. But what are they?
All of the marbles. We'll work that out throughout the day. But I think tomorrow's battle royale out here on Lake Bonavista before the main event will be the Feet on Fire grand finale.
Yeah.
Winner take all for all the marbles. Dano the Mano.
I've been practicing
DW,
a little bit.
face
I actually did run a Feet on Fire up in Wisconsin. I competed. I made it through the first round.
Actually, I saw that.
Yeah, I ran a Feet on Fire with my old amateur water ski team that I used to ski with.
It looked like you guys had a great time.
Oh yeah, we always do, Daniel. We always do.
I didn't actually. Maybe you don't have my correct address anymore, email or phone number.
You're looking for that invite?
I didn't see it. I only saw the aftermath of the event. I was like, hey, I didn't get my competitor's
Well, I've been trying to get you down
I didn't
here.
get my
for
wristband, competitor's jersey, invite.
Well, Next year.
Send the homing pigeon next time.
Next year, we're gonna be running an event in May. We're gonna do a small little barefoot event. Me and Parks Bonifay are gonna run one here in like the next month or so.
I don't buy it.
We are actually going, after a 2-year hiatus, we are going to be coming back this May with Feet on Fire 2013. 2-year hiatus for the wakeboarding's favorite barefoot tournament. All right, guys, we're going to be on the water with RJ Garcia here in just a few moments. Live and in style, the 2012 Taiga My Wake Global Challenge event. Wake surfing, skimboarding, wakeboarding, and wake skating all across the board. The best of the best from all around the world representing out here, guys, and doing it up. Oh, yeah.
All right, so it looks like we're getting underway right now with RJ Garcia out here in Buena Vista, Florida, out right here near Disney. We're actually out here, Disney party out at, what was it, the Typhoon Lagoon the other night.
Yeah, a little Surf Expo party the other night. It was a lot of fun. This is my favorite time of the year. It's not everybody's favorite time of the year, but I like it because for some people they're bummed out because it's the end of the season. But for me, Surf Expo happening down here, and it's so beautiful down here in Orlando right now. RJ Garcia from California, surfing right foot forward. We just switched sides for him on the boat.
And as you see that Tiger, the Z3 wake, not only pumping out a perfect wave on the left, but also the right. And RJ Garcia popping a huge air right there off the top of the wave, just unable to pump hard enough to keep that on top of that wave. So first fall right there for RJ.
All right, guys. Well, if you're checking us out live online right now at www.mywake.com/live, Daniel Romano, the Noise of the North, you can see right behind us, joining us, some of the world's top wake skaters. Right behind me, Brandon Thomas, and none other than the 2004 world champion, George Daniels. Both of these guys are Orlando, Florida natives. And George, coming out here, have you ever had the opportunity to wake skate on Lake Buena Vista?
No, Daniel, I have not.
So are you pretty excited about the conditions or what?
Yeah, it looks like we have some good west winds coming through, and we have a nice, good shoreline, so it should be pretty fun out there.
All right, very cool. And how about you, BT, Brandon Thomas? You've been just shredding hard all summer long, and you got some new tricks for us today in the wake skate division?
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a good day out here today. I'm looking forward to listening to DJ Mantis over there.
Well, no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to hearing DJ Mantis today, and then tomorrow you're going to be spinning records, from what I hear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. RJ Garcia. Repping it out there on the water right now. Says here he's never had any career highlights. I just like the fact that he's out there repping it on the water. You know, so many people submitted videos for this. 127 different wake surfers from all around the world submitted videos here. 2-minute video clips of them out there, and they were unedited video clips as well. And that's what makes this event so unique. And not only were they unedited, but like, let's just say you shot a video and then a week later you learned a new trick, you learned something new. You had the opportunity to submit another video, Brad.
Yeah, so you could basically one-up your own video if you wanted. You submit something, you know, like start off with the safety video, go out, try some new tricks, see if you can get them all landed in a row, upload that one, and so you can kind of build on your videos throughout the season, which is it's a cool concept for a contest, and Tiger really pushing it. And it's good to see kind of a revolutionary style of event out here, thanks to Tiger Bugs.
Yeah, and talking to some of the riders, 2 minutes of wakeboarding or wake skating or anything, you know, the videos were 2 minutes, and you're supposed to do it with, I believe, no falls. And he said it's quite tiring. to keep doing 2 minutes worth of tricks
Yeah,
in a
well,
row.
see, there was no trick limit, so it's not only is it obviously you got to be riding for those 2 minutes without falling, but you got to cram in as many tricks as possible within those 120 seconds.
Big air right there from RJ Garcia. Air to Indy. Back up and in right there. Floating it on the tail of his board as he aired out one more time. Just something I've never been able to quite get the grasp of right there. Look at that. 360.
Yeah, and once again, this looked like putting on the brakes a little too hard and not able to get back onto that wave.
You got to stay on the gas pedal for that trick.
Yeah, you really do.
I've landed it once. Maybe three.
I've managed to ride away from a couple of them, and it's definitely, you got to rock up the wave and almost kind of pump back down or backwards and then rock the 180 around at the end to kind of keep your momentum going along the wave. I mean, there's different ways of doing it, but that's the way I like to do it.
You know what's cool when you're when you get into a boat and people, back in the day when wake surfing first started, this was mind blowing to people. People did not even know that this was possible. Believe it or not, though, and maybe some of the people here don't even know this, I've talked to folks that I met that I know from Wisconsin and back in Illinois that were surfing longboards behind boats back in the 70s.
Yeah, where was it? Recently we were watching a video of the Zane Schwenk video. It was when Zane had announced his retirement from the Pro Tour. We were there at I believe it was Knoxville.
Yep, Knoxville, Tennessee.
And they showed a bit of a video. There's a bit of history on wakeboarding and stuff like that. And they showed way back in the day people longboarding behind the boats, and then it kind of progressed to the scurfer and
yeah,
then
but
to the wakeboards.
back in the day when they longboarded behind the boat, they'd put 4 or 5 people on a longboard and then cruise the lake for days. Check this out, instant replay of RJ Garcia here. Nice big slash of the wake right there.
And just unable to keep those toes up on the 360 there, digging the toe side edge.
I think it was a reverse. The first one was reverse. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, solid action right there, and I believe he should get another opportunity to get back up. RJ Garcia. We need the pro skimmers to the dock right now. Pro skimmers to the dock right now. Hey, Mela, do you mind if I go and get a line order?
All right, RJ Garcia back up on the water, and that's going for that 360. Unfortunately, not able to get back on the gas and stay on top of that wave. He's getting drifting out the back, and joined right here again, none other than Tiger team rider Daniel Watkins. And
did you see that stall out halfway through that 360 then? That was tight. He sort of rode backwards for a second, then switched it up. Unfortunately, not riding away from it, but I know that RJ can do that. He's going to want to do that this afternoon or maybe tomorrow whenever he gets another opportunity.
Yeah, exactly, Dano. And Daniel. Dano. Replacing.
Okay.
I can make that mistake because you got the same name. It's just an O.
The boy with the golden toy at the minute.
Yeah. The man with the golden mic.
Yeah, I feel so special. Got Dano's golden toy in my hand.
Now Daniel, I take it you had a lot to do with the putting on of this event. It's a revolutionary event. We've never seen an event before like it. What was your motivation behind getting this event going?
I think this whole format of this event, like the lead up to it and having the online submissions and everything, is something that's never been done. And I know that that's definitely a motivation of Tiger and myself, is doing things for the first time, doing things that have never been done, and doing things maybe a little bit differently, You think back over the years of all the Tiger events. We're talking about we touched on it a little earlier with Dano, but Cancun, Mexico, Kauai, Hawaii, the Keys, all the events that I've ever been to that Tiger has put on has always been little left field, a little different, and always a little bit of fun. So, coming into this year, using the medium of the internet and the communication and the technology that we have on hand these days, why not? Why does everybody have to come to the one location for an event? Why don't we just, make it so you can upload your own videos and do it in the comfort of your own home? And it's truly opened it up. It's opened up the door to the response has been overwhelming. We've had 342 profiles made on MyWake since it started. 206 video entries. I mean, these are some of the stats. It's unbelievable. 13 countries around the world all competed against one another, all at the same time from the comfort of their own home. It's definitely the start. This is the turning point, I believe, for the sport of a whole realm of events that are going to spawn from this format.
Yeah, and we're in a technological age right now, and bringing that into these wakeboard events is, I think, what's needed. It's what's going to grow the sport globally, and it's great that Tiger has stepped up and is making it happen, and I hope years to come they're going to keep it going and build on it from here on out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it has to now. I mean, the sport of wake surfing, the sport of wakeboarding and wake skating is forever growing and ever evolving. So it's great that a company like Tiger can get behind that evolution and really embrace technology as well. So
yeah, as well as bringing all the sports together. We don't actually get events that often where we have wake skating, wake surfing, and wakeboarding all together at one place at one event. So great to bring it all together. We're all a big happy family, really. This this sport we love.
Absolutely.
And, pretty much the one thing we all have in common is we just love to be out there on the boat with our friends, just having a good time. Days like today, absolutely stunning day out here in Buena Vista, Florida.
So much so that, Brad, this morning when I got here, I couldn't even resist. I had to go for a quick run around the lake. Eric Ruck drove the Z3. I barefooted around the lake a little bit.
I thought you actually meant an actual run for a second. I'm like, wow.
No. Didn't raise my
heart. A barefoot run. All right.
Right. And a wakeboard run. Just couldn't help myself. It's just the conditions are laid out perfectly. It's about probably 95 degrees out, 85 lake temperature. Mickey Mouse is about 3 miles down the road, and we're having a ball.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I really want to go out to Disney actually, and I think being out here for the next couple of days, we're driving out here just down the road from Disney, so I might have to pop in one time and go visit Mickey Mouse.
Hey Brad, fresh in, we've got some scores. Let the fans know.
So right here we got in the Tiger MyWake Global Challenge in Women's Surf Division. We have some scores. So in fourth place, Maddie Garcia with a 40.00. In third place, Raquel Hoffman with a score of 50. Now, I'm going to need some help with the pronunciation of this one, Dano. The Corner Smerick. Corner Smerick. With in second place right there with a 66.67. And our leader here today in the Women's Surf Division, Ashley Kidd, with an 85.00 right here. I'm going to show you these scores. All right, so here we go. Underway with the women's skim division. And as you can see right there, this is the difference between the wake surfers and the skimmers. That skimmer there a lot flatter and a little bit smaller as well. You see, they'll be getting a little bit more speed out of it.
All right, well, it's Vanessa Gonzalez from California State doing it for California Marine Sports. Victoria Skimboards and O'Neill. She landed her first 1080 last week.
Wow.
She's in the same club you're in, Brad.
Yeah. Great to see out there. Now, the Vanessa Gonzalez just carving that Tiger wake.
Oh, a couple frontside lippers right there for her. getting nice and low. That's one of my tricks. Oh, okay. Way better than I am. Little 180 right there, front side.
Yeah, just dropping the hand in the water and bringing that board around 180, bringing it back.
What do you prefer to ride? Do you prefer to ride a skimboard or a surfboard when you surf the wake?
Last time I went out surfing, I was riding the new Ronex Parks model. The Parks is his little wake surfboard. I believe it's a wake surfer, not a skimmer.
We shot 360 right there. I remember when we all started doing this back in the day. We were all riding skimboards. I remember with Parks and Eric Ruck riding the Zap Skim. Oh, he's pretty cool. Looking tough out there. Getting nice and low. A lot of strength.
Yeah, dropping that hand in the wake, spinning backside on the 360. And I don't know what the rules are here. Like, if she rides away from it for 3 or 4 seconds, then I wonder if it counts. But, you know, just dropping off the back of the wave there and unable to ride away from it. Vanessa Gonzalez.
Hey, that'll happen. Well, making her way all the way from California. Great to have her out here at the My Wake event, brought to you guys by Taiga Boats, PCM. Our friends at Day One Wake. Day One Wake surfers are in the house, guys. You can check them out online at www.dayonewake.com. And, of course, our friends over there at PTM Edge. They make these unreal mirrors for the boat that you guys definitely want to check out. Panoramic view. Now, right now, you're looking out on the site. More and more pro riders are showing up in the house.
Not to mention that, also legends of the sport.
We got James Balzer just walking in right now. Looking over there, the Bone Crusher, Rusty Malinowski's in the house. The living legend, the godfather of all things wake, Scott Byerly is here. Brett Little's walking up behind us. What's up, Brett from Texas State is in the house. And kneeboard legend, Frankie Pano. Hey, Frank, do you have a kneeboard with you? Well, bummer, because I was hoping we get a Frankie Pano demo at some point throughout today's event. Vanessa Gonzalez. Vanessa Gonzalez out there right now in the Skimboard Pro Women semifinals here. Let's go through the schedule of events for today's event. And obviously tomorrow's probably going to be run about the same. We start off today, we had Pro Women Surf, Pro Men Surf. Now we're in the Pro Women Skim division. We followed up by Pro Men Skim. After that, Pro Men Wake Skate, Junior Pro Men Wakeboarding, Pro Women Wakeboarding, and the Pro Men of Wake. And if the conditions stay like this, Brad, I think we may be in store for some of the most progressive riding that we've seen all year long. And this is going to be the season finale for the Pro Men riders. This is the last U.S. Pro event of the year.
In boat. We do have the Wake Park Triple Crown this weekend,
yep.
But that'll finish things off for all of the riding for the season. But right out here, as you're saying, Dano, the conditions could not be any better. Absolute glass calm waters out here in Buena Vista, Florida.
All right, well, I think that we've just about got her back up on the water down there. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in just one sec. It's pretty cool here in wake surfing and in skimboarding that you can just choose whichever side you want, because where I come from, we set the boat in the morning, and that's the way it stays all day.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's what they're doing down the end there. Is maybe are they allowed to switch up the sides halfway through their run?
I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that's what's going on right now. Well, I guess we'll find out here in just a moment. They're usually when I'm wake surfing, they're like, oh, you don't want to surf on the passenger side of the boat?
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you can just hang out then. Crack a cold one, buddy. Hence the reason why I quickly learned how to surf backside.
Oh, it all makes sense now, Dano. It all makes sense.
That's the only way I prefer to surf too. I've maybe surfed on my toe side edge maybe 4 times ever, and I've wake surfed heel side thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times over the years. I'm way better at heel side surfing than I am at toe side surfing. It's just doesn't feel natural to me.
Well,
I'd like to get a crack on one of those skimboards myself. They ride much differently out there.
well, and as you see right there, Vanessa Gonzalez actually surfing her board backwards right now. So
She's got the fin in front right now, so a switch. I'm guessing I'm gonna call it shove it. Do they call it a shove it on a wake surfer, or do they call it something else?
You know, I know I was wrong. What can I say?
Feeling it right there, so it's quite a bit looser right now.
I stepped out.
Right there, kind of getting on the.
Right.
That's a drifter right there.
But I'm ready to make it up to you.
Couple of drifters right there.
And you know that.
We got the Flegel brothers over here calling tricks for us right now.
And you know it too. And I know that she can love you. Oh, she can love you.
oh, is that Fakey to Fakey 3? Is that what you call it? A dirty light bulb. Is that the name? Is that? It was invented.
She can love you like I love.
A dirty light bulb apparently is the name that trick has been given. I can't back that up 100%, but we're gonna run with it for now.
All right, for those of you guys on site, we've got the food. It's a buffet style. Get on over and grab some munchies. Right now we got food on site. I'm going to sneak away and get a taco real quick, Brad. I'll be right back. Vanessa Gonzalez out there, my friends, ripping it.
Speaking of ripping it, Dano, I'm just going to have a little look to see how well this Tiger My Wake hashtag is doing. Oh yeah, we've more than doubled since the last time I checked. What's up, Russ? And so right now the hashtag Tiger My Wake is up to 23 photos. And right now back up on the water surfing in the open women's skim division. Oh, there it is, the dirty light bulb riding away from it.
Are these real tricks, or are you guys just making these names up right now? Oh my. All right, guys. Well, we're keeping it going right now with Vanessa Gonzalez here in the Pro Women's Skim Division, and that is going to do it right there. Our first rider, repping it out of California State. Got to be stoked with that one. It looked like a lot of fun at the same time out there, guys. Vanessa Gonzalez.
Turn it up now.
All right, we've got a veteran of the sport of pro women's skim. Ladies and gentlemen, representing from all over the place, Washington State, California, and Mexico. She is a 4-time Women's World Wake Surfing Champion. Doing it for Barracuda Networks, Victoria Skimboards, Helium Vests, California Marine Sports. None other than Bree Kamel. And I've known Bree for a long time. Bree actually also used to be a professional kite surfer, and she may still be.
Yeah, I actually met Bree years ago out at O-Town, I believe, in Orlando.
She did live down here for quite for a little bit as well. She's a nomad. She likes to move around.
I know all about that, Dana.
Yes, you do. You've been on quite the tour yourself this summer.
And right there, look, Bree starting things off. Fakie, and then going all the way out. Like, I can't even call these tricks. Like, what is that, 7?
720 right there, yeah. 1, 2, and
the 9
and a half right there. 2.5 spin. So that was a tornado.
Wow, and Bree showing exactly why she's 4-time women's wake surfing champion. Keeping it going, keeping it. She won the 10. Here it is, 3 full rotations. 1080.
Looks so comfortable out there right now. Let's check it out. Bree Kamel coming down to the end of her run. Here it is. Check it out, the instant replay. There's the boys are telling me it's a snow cone, but I don't know.
I'd call it a 3-shove. I'm just going to call it what it is, not these names that people are calling them. But then again, we do call things Tootsie Rolls, not a front to blind.
Yeah, but then again, somebody once invented a trick called a whirly bird.
This is very true.
And it's stuck. It's a pretty fun event right now, and we're in close quarters. It's very cool. We got the Fliego brothers sitting right next to us, and I don't know if they're just pulling our legs or if they're really telling us the names of these tricks. But you guys want to learn? You guys want to get some really good names for tricks? You just call Shane Bonifay. He'll probably give you some really good names. He'll be like, oh.
He'll probably just go down to the candy store and pick out a couple and be like,
yeah, that trick is called Laffy Taffy. Now that's the Starburst. All right,
I'm surprised Daniel Grant hasn't named a trick the Skittles yet. Is it all about his Skittles?
What if that back 5 rewind 180? All right, here she is back up. Bree Kamel coming in for pass number 2. Getting a little grab on the front rail of her board right there. It's called a drifter with a grab. Nice big slashes up and in. Getting a little air right there, getting that fin loose. Just ollie up, back down into the wake. You should go for that 3-shove one more time down here. It's a really long wake surf run.
Yeah, sticking the shove right there. And now riding that board, Fakie. Is that what it's actually called, a gumpy shove? So So is that when they start with the fin at the front, the switch, shove with a body barrel? All right.
All right, well, here, check this out. Check out the instant replay right here. You're going to see the shove it. Oh.
Yeah, look, back big spin. So, I mean, you know, some of the names do cross over from wake skating. And which originally comes from skateboarding, obviously. It's just handed down the line.
Probably the best direction to go in.
Yeah.
I would assume, but you never know. All right, so Bree Camille out there. We've got, let's see here, two more women here in this division going to hit the water, and then we're going to go into the pro men skimboard division. We got a good crew of riders in that. From there, we're going to take a short break. And before we come back in with pro men wake skate, guys, if you're just joining us live on the webcast here, we are coming at you live from Buena Vista Water Sports here in Orlando, Florida. We're listening to the one and only Noise of the North, Dano the Mano, and the King of Spring, alongside of me, the Kiwi Kid, Mr. Brad Smela.
Now, Dano, at the start of the season, you used that nickname, Kiwi Kid, and you're like, I'm sorry, I'm going to come up with a better one. That's just one for now.
I like the Kiwi Kid, dude.
It's stuck.
It makes people think you're a lot younger than you are.
Yeah. All right, I'll run with it.
Yeah. And it separates you because half the people think you're Australian.
All right. I'll let you keep calling me the Kiwi Kid then.
But you are from New Zealand. Oh, no. Oh, man. Bree Camille here, you see in the instant replay. Doing that shove it with the body 180 right there. Body burial 180 going down, and that's going to do it for her, guys. She can hear you out there. Give it up for Bree Camille, your 4-time Women's World Wake Surfing Champion. Hey, don't forget to join us in the conversation, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook using the hashtag TaigaMyWake. We got a lot of good photos popping up right now for all of you guys on site, hanging out with us here. The riders, the pros, the friends, the families, the fans. Once again, get those photos up on Instagram and use that hashtag TaigaMyWake. In about 15 minutes, we got another 10 photos up there. We're up to almost 30 photos. We started at 0 this morning, so looking pretty good. Look at some of the names we've got coming up here a little bit later in the, let's see here, some of the names we've got in the Pro Wake Skate Division. Brandon Thomas, Brian Grubb, Dieter Humps, George Daniels, and James Balzer. Pro Women going to be out here a little later. Amber Wing, Melissa Marquette, Raquel Hoffman, Raimi Merritt, and Tara Mikasic. Junior Pro Wakeboarders, Jake Valdez, Jason Sylvan, Keenan Allen, Noel Flegel, Tony Iacone. Some of the top names in wakeboarding, including Aaron Rafty, Daniel Powers, Harley Clipper, Josh Palmer, Kyle Rattray, Mike Dowdy, Phil Sylvan, the Bone Crusher, Rusty Malinowski, Steel Lafferty, Tony Carroll, Taiga Team Riders, Scotty Broom, making his return to U.S. wakeboard action, as well as Taiga Team Rider Adam Arrington. We'll all be repping it out on the water a little bit later on, so some very exciting stuff happening all across the board. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll be back nice, bright, and early out here on the waters of Lake Buena Vista with another great day of action. We want to invite you guys, if you're watching and you are anywhere in the area, Tampa Bay or Orlando or anywhere you want to make your way on down here today or tonight, we're rocking it out, and just a lot of fun out here. The festivities are going up. Always the VIP treatment when you got the crew from Taiga Boats in the house. Many of their great events back in the day, taking us out to Hawaii and the Florida Keys, down to Cancun, Mexico. As Daniel was talking with you a little earlier, Brad and myself as well, Daniel Watkins stated it's just very, very cool. The crew from Taiga always thinking a bit outside the box at these events, and you truly got to appreciate that. Okay, guys, hang tight. We're going to be on the water here with Jackie Costa out of Sarasota, Florida in just one moment. Let's take a look at the water right now, though. It is looking nice out there, nice and flat. All right, we are back on the water right now. It's Jackie Costa representing from Sarasota, Florida. This is her first contest. Already looking like she's having some fun out there in the skimboard division. And getting nice and low right there. There's a 360, bringing it back around 720 degrees and just loses it right there. Hey, that'll happen, Brad. We'll get her back up. Another opportunity here in just one moment. Representing for Victoria Skimboards and Transition Water Sports. So she has competed in the amateur divisions. And in 2011, at the Worlds for Amateur Skimboarding, she took second place. And she is the U.S. National Amateur Skim Champion. So looking forward to seeing some more cool stuff out there from this Jackie Costa. A big old swell out there today, courtesy of that Taiga Z3. It is a warm one down here in Orlando, Florida today for the first ever Taiga My Wake Global Challenge event. We are smack dab here in the Mecca of all things wake. Most of the world's top professional wakeboarders live right here in Orlando, Florida, or outside of Orlando. Jackie Costa back up, this time getting back down real nice and low. There's a 180 riding, looks to be switched right now, back to regular.
It actually seems difficult in this in the skim division to call regular and switch.
Oh yeah, no, I thought, oh yeah, she doesn't have a fin on there, does she?
Yeah, so Jackie absolutely going for it right now. Unfortunately, looked like just caught the edge of the board there, the toe side edge, and the board just coming out from underneath her feet, unfortunately, right there. But Jackie absolutely crushing it so far.
Hey, we got Vanessa, right? Let's bring Vanessa up here, Brad. Why don't you give her a couple of questions here on the microphone? Let's find out. Vanessa Gonzalez, you were the first. Hello. I'm Dano. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Brad Smela right over here.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And you came all the way from California, huh?
Yeah.
And how was it out there today? The conditions are awesome, huh?
Yeah, it was really nice. Nice wave.
So how long have you been, so you don't wake surf, you just skimboard, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this for?
This is my second full season.
This is your second full season. And what got you into it? Were you like a water skier or a wakeboarder before or a surfer?
I liked to surf. I wasn't really great at it and just was not good at paddling out. And I got behind a boat that pulled you up and I was sold right there. So.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah.
I want to say my first time riding a skimboard behind the boat was 1999.
Really?
Does that make me really old? A little bit?
No.
That's cool. So you came out here with Bree, right?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So where do you guys normally ride out in California?
In the Delta. We call it the Dirty Delta.
In the Delta. Do you guys ever come across any of the wakeboarders out there?
Every once in a while. I don't really, but I know Bree does. So.
Very, very cool. Very cool. So how do you feel like you did out there today?
I think I did pretty good. I felt confident in my run. So.
You're way better than me, and I've been wake surfing for about 8 times as long as you have been. Maybe I need to practice a little bit more.
Maybe
huh?
a little more.
I don't know. Well, nice job out there, girls. Good talking to you, and we look forward to seeing you out there again tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Wait, before I let you go, are you nervous on the microphone?
I'm nervous on the microphone. I'm nervous in competition in general. So.
You shouldn't be. Relax. You're cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Vanessa Gonzalez right there, guys, from California. On the water, Jackie Costa going down right there, doing some big spins out there today. Here's a little instant replay. That backside 180 right there. Looks like she likes to get nice and low on those turnarounds.
Yeah, keeping that center of gravity down nice and low. I'd say it would decrease the risk of throwing yourself off balance and catching an edge. So get nice and low, lower that center of gravity, and just start spinning. By the looks of it, it's what these young ladies are doing out here behind that Tiger Z3.
Well, no doubt, we will get her back up. So, is it unlimited falls in this division? I'm gonna ask Noah over here. Is it unlimited falls? 3 falls each way. Wow. Could you no rope? Could you imagine if we had that many falls in a wakeboard tournament?
We'd be there for weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here she comes back on through, Jackie Costa. Getting low again. Let's see if she gets that 180 this time. 360 on that one. Still plenty of room out there on the water. Oh, lip slide there on the wake. 720. Oh, takes her down. Let's see what happens here on the instant replay. Gets nice and low. 1, 2, gets a little far back and a little too much weight on the tail of her board. But what do I know?
I would have said the same thing. Good call there, Dano. You got it.
Just call it the way I see it, And we're back on the water one more time. The Open Women's Skim Division, Jackie Costa went down on a 7 a moment ago. There it is, 720 going 1080. I don't know what strategy is out here for this division, but for me, I would have stopped right there. For her, I probably would have stopped right there, but going for the gusto on the 1080, she may have already had a 720 in her run. So nonetheless, a great effort out there going down after the 3/4 marker. And that is going to do it for Sarasota, Florida's Jackie Costa.
Yeah, and looked like Jackie just getting pushed back a little too far on that 1080 or the 3 full rotations. Ending up a little too far back on that wave and unable to get back up and keep on riding. Some great skimboarding right there out of Jackie Costa.
All right, looks like we've got one pro women's skimmer left to finish off the field. And here in just a matter of moments, we get Caroline Villeneuve on the water from Quebec, Canada. These days living in BC. Repping for Inland Surfers, Excel, Wake Shredder, Absolute Water Sports. And some solid finishes this year. In the role of wake surfing, second at the West Coast Open, third at the U.S. Nationals, second at the NWWSA out in Seattle, and second at the Wake Surfing Challenge out in BC, Canada, and third at the World Wake Surf Championships back in 2011. So it'll be interesting to see what she's got for us here coming into the event in the top seeded spot. Caroline Villeneuve is going to be on the water soon.
Now, one way to save money on car insurance by catching a lizard.
All right, here she is, Caroline Villeneuve on the water right now. Repping out of Elko, BC, Canada. Check her out right here. Look at that style right there, Brad. From Carolyn.
Oh, yeah. That is great style there. Just kicking the back of that board around. And a little bit of a lip slide. Yeah, popping a little bit of air right there, Caroline. And then the body varial. And now surfing backhand. Backside, backhand.
All right, doing it on the inland server. That's the Keenan Flegel Pro model. Nice shove right there.
Yeah, just not catching the downside.
So she does a
that
180
way.
in full control. I can't do that. And then there's the shove it, and I thought she had it.
So close, just landing on top of the wave, not quite catching the down. So taking her down right there. We're going to see her back up on the water in just a few moments. And hopefully we can see Caroline go for that shove again.
All right, well, hopefully everybody is staying on board with all the action and staying in the conversation one more time using hashtag TaigaMyWake. If you're on Twitter or Instagram. Be going back and... Hey, Deets, you know the tag, right? Today's tag, hashtag TaigaMyWake.
There we go, Caroline back up on the water, and she's look at that fakey stance. Oh, what's that? The Drifter, I believe, invented by Keenan Flegel.
Maybe the name, but I've been watching Parks do that since 1998. Scott Colt.
So it looks like Caroline just getting down there to the end of her first pass. And I believe it's, what, three falls?
Three falls on each pass.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will say this, Brad. The hashtag TaigaMyWake is going off right now. We are now up to 43 photos. Quite a few happening out here. I'm liking it. All right, well, Caroline's going to be the final rider in the Wake Surf Pro Women's Skim Division. We need the pro men skimmers down to the dock. Pro men skimmers down to the dock right now.
And here we see back up on the water, coming on through for her second pass is Caroline. Now slashing that wave. On the toes right there, getting a nice little floater on top. Popping a little air and then going back three. So showing so much control. There's that body varial. So switching things up now. Surfing backside or backhand. Dropping that hand in the water. Going for the 540. Oh no, unable to surf away from that one. She was riding for about 5 seconds afterwards. And just not able to keep it on going. Saw her absolutely pumping it right there in the instant replay. Pumping the nose of that board and unfortunately just dipping it into the water and taking her first fall for her second pass.
All right, well, another crash right there. We're getting some of the more of the riders. Oh, we got Bree back here. Should we interview Bree? Quick one. Come on up. Come on up here, girl.
What's up?
What's up, Bree?
What's up?
Hi, tell everybody how you say your last name.
Kamel.
So I'm pretty much right. But my accent, I say Kamel.
I was surprised you said it
Well,
right.
you told me how to say it.
But
like,
we go way back.
Yeah,
so.
you told me like at least 8 years ago how to say your name.
Yeah,
so.
probably.
So you've been doing this for a long time. Well, here, let's check out Carolyn real quick out there, and we'll come back to you in just 1 sec. Oh, yeah, you can stay on because I'm going to have you call this next trick right here. I want to hear what you call it. Looks like she's riding switch.
Looks like she's setting up for a shove it, I'm guessing. Yep.
Oh, nice shove out of you a little bit earlier as well. Is that a double rail grab?
That was.
Boosting some air. You do another shove right there. Oh no, going down to that back 180 right there. Hey, that'll happen still here on the instant replay. Solid looking ride from none other than Carolyn Villeneuve. Looking tight, looking tough.
I think it's Villeneuve. Villeneuve?
No, she came up here and told me how to say it.
She did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. So all the way from Canada, nice job for Carolyn. Nicely done. So Bree, you went out there a little earlier. You were like what, second or third off the dock?
I was second.
So tell us a little bit about it. The conditions are obviously perfect.
The conditions are amazing. The water is super flat. The course is really long, and it was a great time.
How does this course compare to some of the other courses in the some of the other wake surf events that you've been a part of?
This course is longer. It's way better.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's probably 1.5 times longer.
This is cool. So how many different wake surf events have you been a part of this season already? It seems to me like every year there more and more are starting to pop up.
Yeah, so I've probably done, after Worlds this year, six or seven events, I would guess. And next year, it's going to be absolutely crazy. I think there may be events in many other countries, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, there's no doubt about the fact that the level of riding has stepped up. You're unreal, by the way.
Oh, whatever.
Well, you've dabbled in a few different aspects of the waterboard sports world.
I did wake skate before.
When I first met you, you came down to wake skate, but you were coming off of a professional career of a kiteboarder, right?
I was.
You still do that at all?
I do still kite a little bit, mainly on vacation. Go to Mexico or Hawaii or, Caribbean and kite for a week or two. But I don't get a lot of time off, so.
And then from there you became a wake skater, and you did
did
really well in that as well.
Yeah, that was a fun couple years, and that's how I got introduced to a few of my sponsors here. And it kind of went from there, I guess.
All right. You know this guy right here, Dominic?
I do.
How do you say his last name, or do you not know either?
I believe it's Lagasse.
I think so too, from the way it's spelled here. But Dominic Lagasse from Quebec, Canada, repping. He's a Taiga Boat team rider, Liquid Force, High Five Wake School, Rip Curl. And his career highlights include traveling the world to do what he likes to do best. It's pretty cool they give you guys the opportunity to like switch sides on the boat. I don't want to be a jerk, but I was saying that if it were up to me, it would be like, all right,
Are you goofy or regular?
I'm goofy foot.
Yeah, high five.
And I still prefer to ride on the passenger side of the boat all day.
You mean?
Yeah,
goof
heel side.
No.
I'm right
Oh,
forward.
passenger.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're riding back.
Yeah, on the opposite side of the driver.
Yeah.
I'm right forward.
Well, he's goofy, but he's riding on the left side, right forward, so he's backside.
The passenger side of the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, you confused us.
How? Okay, whatever. But
Whatever, Dano.
I don't know. I like backside surfing personally. That's the way I personally choose to
Backside's
do it.
hard.
I've surfed backside hundreds of thousands of times, and I've wake surfed on my toe side edge maybe 4 times ever.
That's it.
Ever.
Wow.
Big air right there with the Indy grab on the way down. Dominic. Backside 180, buttering around that last 180 there, going to 360 degrees.
Huge shove.
Nice. That time the fin was in back. It was a switch 180 right there. An alley-oop. Grabbing the rail, 720 right there. Little 180. And Dominic is putting it down out there. 360 shove, re-entry down into the wake. Looking tough. I like it. This is a lot of fun. So Bree, what is? I mentioned earlier today the difference between, from what I noticed, the difference between like the wake surf division and the skim division is obviously a skimboard's thinner. It's got what, a flat edge.
So skimboarding, obviously a lot of people know this, but it came from ocean skimboarding. So a lot of these sponsors, Phase 5 is the same company as Zap Skimboards, which originated, I believe, here in Florida. They're one of the top couple skimboard companies in the world. Victoria is one of the biggest as well. There's a couple others like Exile.
Victoria, who also happens to be
my sponsor.
Your sponsor?
Yes.
I noticed they sponsor a lot of the...
They're actually the first skimboard company in the world.
Ever?
Yep, ever.
Oh, then they're from Australia?
No, they're not. They're from Laguna Beach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was just assuming because of Victoria.
Yeah. No. I don't know why. I think Victoria is the beach they skimboard at in Laguna. It's one of the beaches there. So.
Nice. Very nice. Well, it definitely looks like a lot of fun out there today, and I can't wait to get my turn. Obviously, it's not going to be in the competition.
Oh, why not?
Because I didn't realize I should have submitted a video, but I didn't.
Dano.
I know. My bad. Next year. Next year. Well, I'm not really a competitor.
I want to see that backside slash.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
I've been doing it since probably the year 2000 when Eric Ruck and Parks Bonifay first introduced me to wake surfing.
That's a lot longer than I've been wake surfing.
Yeah, I think Parks. Hey Ruck, if you can even hear me, was it 1999 you guys drilled holes in your first Zap board?
Yeah, Zap. See, that's what I'm talking about. Skimboard.
Hunter Jocelyn gave it to them.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that board's still around too, I think. Yeah, so if I compete next year, I'm gonna ride the
You
OG.
should pull out the old Zap board.
The OG Zap.
Yeah.
That used to belong to Parks and Ruck. Well, it still
I wanna
does
see
belong
that
to Ruck.
thing. What color is it?
It's black, white bottom.
There you go.
What is it? Carbon fiber?
Yeah, I like that.
Look at
That
Dominic's
was a
getting.
switch from Big Fin.
He's getting so aggressive out there right now.
Alley-oop.
An alley-oop, which is what, virtually a backside 180.
Ollie backside 180, finishing it into a 360.
It seems like they get such long rides out there, such a long course out there, and
front shove.
What speeds are we running right now?
I rode at 10.6. Dominic might be riding a little faster. I'm not sure.
See, notice how much control he has. He almost got a little looped out there, but still able to ride away. There's a body barrel right there. He's Guys just packing in so many tricks.
Reach up.
Body stays regular. His board does a 360 on that one, getting nice and low. You get it. So that was a flawless pass. Is he tired at all after that run?
Dominic's been riding really well lately. I'm super impressed.
After that pass, do you get pretty tired after that long pass if you don't go down at all?
No, I don't.
You're really fit, so you're in really good shape. See, I lose my breath just on the deep water.
Backside?
No, the deep water.
Oh, gotcha.
Just getting up.
I gotcha.
All right, well, that is going to do it for Dominic Lagasse. And up next, we got Noah Flegel and Keenan Flegel going to be hitting the water. And big thanks to you, Bree, for coming and hanging out. It's good to see you back in Orlando. How long are you going to be in town for?
I think we leave Tuesday night late. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. So we'll be around and, wake surfing today on Lake Willis in the afternoon.
Oh, you're going
to some more photos and,
hit it up.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, very cool, girl. We'll catch up with you next time. Always nice to see you back in O-Town. And glad to have this as a part of the event here this weekend, the skim and the wake surf divisions. All right, guys, hang tight. Dale Mano here, and we're going to be back with some more action here in the Pro Men's Skim division. Up next, Noah Flegel, followed up by Keenan Flegel. All right, and this just in, we are going to start tomorrow's event at 9 a.m. So make sure you guys get here bright and early. Once again, tomorrow morning, we're going to kick things off at 9 a.m. to make sure that for those of us who have flights out, get to them in time.